Hi friends, this is AmiVenki. Welcome to my channel. Wishing you all a very happy Onam. So today I am going to do a tutorial on how to drape Set-Mundu. You can see that Set-Mundu has two pieces. One will be the bottom piece and one will be the top piece. So let us first find out which is the bottom piece and which is the top piece. The piece that is longer, will be the pallu piece or the upper piece. So let us hold both the pieces together and see which one is longer. You can see that, yes, you can now see for yourself which piece is longer. So this piece finishes here and still we have some more of this piece left. Okay, so the longer piece would be the pallu one and the shorter piece would be the mundu one or the bottom wear. So now we also have one more method to check which is the bottom piece and which is the lower piece. That is like you hold both the mundu together. Okay, the one which has more width, that is this one. The one which has more width will be the bottom piece. So now get yourself a petticoat like this, preferably cream color. This is white color. I would suggest that you go for a cream color. If you can get a cream color one, that is a better option. You can see that you can either go for a petticoat which is made of satin. You have those satin petticoats which you're getting these days, or the bunion material shapewear. Then you can use that also. Right now I have only this one left with me, so I am going to use this petticoat. Again, let me tell you, it's always nice to go with cream color one. If you don't have cream color one, then you can very well go with the white color one. When you're tying the petticoat, make sure that you're tying it a little bit on top. Just a little bit top of your navel. Not too high, not too low. Just a bit on top of your navel. Why? Because this will make sure that after draping the mundu, after a while when you start walking around here and there, there's a high chance that slowly it will start coming down. So if you tie it a little bit above your navel, then after a while it will be at the right place. And make sure that you are tying the underskirt properly so that it is not falling in between your feet. So now let me secure the petticoat. So you can basically start by tucking in from this portion. From this portion you can start tucking in, and then you can kind of go round like this. Okay, and make sure that this is hitting the floor length. Okay, and what you can do is you can fold this tail portion. You can see a small tail portion. You can fold it, and then you'll not get more pleats here like how you get for your sari. You'll get very less pleats here. So probably one or two. If you are someone who is curvy, then you'll get very less number of pleats. So now what I'm going to do is I will make sure that I'll just iron this whole pleat, this one single pleat. I'll iron it and then I'll tuck it in. So for the time being, I'll show you how it's going to be. So this is how it's going to be. It should be at the center, and I would always recommend that. I've seen many people wearing Set-Mundu in a way such that they start from the center and again they go and come back on the center. I would say that don't go with that, because in that case what happens is when you're walking, what happens is like both the pieces tend to go in both directions and this thing tends to open up, so you start being more conscious. We don't want that, right? Once we wear a dress, we just want to forget that we have worn something and just walk freely. So always start from right end, come back and make sure that again the opening is right above your right leg. It's always above your right leg. So now this pleat, I'll iron this pleat and I will wear it once again. So now this is the pallu portion. So let us see how to drape the pallu portion. Now it depends on how many pleats you want to take. I would suggest that if you are someone with broader shoulder, take less number of pleats. If you are someone with a narrow shoulder, then lesser number of, more number of pleats would fit you. So remember, broader shoulder, lesser number of pleats, narrow shoulder, more number of pleats. I am taking, let me see how many pleats am I going to get here. Okay, so it's you'll have to do this 2-3 times because unless you are an expert in taking pleats, you will not get it in the first shot. I've seen my mother doing it in the first shot, but I am someone who's going to take quite some time in this business. So here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 4 okay? We'll take one more, right? So I will do it in 5 pleats. So I'm going to do it like 1, 2, 3, and here I go. How many have I got? I've still got 4. I'm going to try it once again. I'm not going to give it up so fast. There have been many instances where I have quitted the idea of wearing a mundu or a Set-Mundu thinking that it's very tough, but it's not like that. Wearing a Set-Mundu is not that difficult. It's all about setting it up. Once you pre-plan it, once you set it, and once you iron and keep it, then it is really very easy. So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, so I have managed to take 5 pleats. Now this is normal cotton. If you've got a Set-Mundu in tissue cotton, it is much more easier to drape. So I'm going to, so you can see that I have got 6 pleats. Okay, so I'm going to pin it up, and the next thing that I'm going to do is, so you can see that I've got 6 pleats. Next thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it here in the door here. Okay. Okay, so you can see that I have put that here in the door, and now I believe it must be visible, right? So let us see. So here is my first pleat. So what I've got to tell you is, don't try to shut the door, don't make it too tight. You just want to take the pleats, and because this is pure cotton, there's a high chance this might get torn away very fast. So do it very gently. So now let's take the pleats. So here's pleat number 1, pleat number 2, and here is pleat number 3, and the pleat number 4, and here I have my pleat number 5. So here I am, good to go. So I'll gently take it from the door, and I'll gently wear it like this. Okay, so now you have to see the length. Oh, that's my kitchen. Okay, so now I'll see for myself what is the length that I want. Okay, I'll try and keep my pallu very long. I'm someone who likes very long pallu. I don't like literally short pallus. So what I do is then I adjust the front area. Okay, so it's like 1, 2, you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I hold it like this, and then I come back, I come to the front. Okay, I make sure that this golden line, this golden zari is seen very well, and then I will just take it. This part is very easy, What you have to do here is, like this is going to require a little more length. Okay, so I'm going to take it all over here, and then I will just tuck it in here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just tuck it in. Okay, just tuck it in all over here. I'll just put a pin here. Okay, I'll just put a pin over here and make sure that I'm securing it. I'll secure it once again by pinning it along with my blouse. Once I wear the blouse, I'll secure it along with it. I'll put one more pin here so that it will be secure here. And then here I go. So here's pleat number 1, 2, 3, number 4. So I'm ready with my Set-Mundu. Okay. So now I'll just run one round of iron on top of all these pleats, and I'll wear it along with my blouse and come so that you can have a clear look at how the Set-Mundu drape finally looks. Hang on.